Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another trying and testing out products video. And today's video's theme is going to be face masks. I have five actually face masks to discuss with you, but one of them I've actually decluttered already. So yeah, we're gonna have four which I'm gonna be able to show you, and then one that unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to show you. But I would also really appreciate if you guys stay till the end of this video because I do have something important to share with you. But yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. In case you're interested, please keep on watching. In case you don't want to watch the whole video but you just want to see which products I'm going to talk about, you can just check the description box. And then if you specifically want to jump ahead to a timestamp, the timestamps will be in the description box. But yeah, now without any further ado, let's get started. So the first face mask I'm going to talk about is the one that I don't have to show with you, and that is the Innisfree Volcanic Clay Mask. Now I had the version that said into two, so it's supposed to be like two times as strong or something like that. I did not notice much of a difference. I have actually a dedicated video. It's one of my hashtag Worth the Hype series videos which I did last year, and in that I spoke to you about why I don't think that a mask is as worth. Like it's not that good. Like if you compare it to the hype that it gets, I don't think it's actually worth the hype. But I still thought that, you know what, I'm going to continue using it, and I did use a good amount of it. But eventually I did realize that, you know what, I'll just be better off decluttering it. And towards the end of the video, what I'm going to share with you, I think that like once you get to know that, it's going to like kind of make a little bit more sense. So yeah, I did decide to declutter that mask. But in case you're interested to know what my thoughts are on that product a little bit more in detail, I will link my hashtag for the hype series video in the description box. You can go ahead and check it out. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I think it's a good product. I think it's great. I think it's actually suitable for a lot of different skin types, but it's just the hype is too much, and I don't think it deserves the hype. But yeah, talking about charcoal masks and clay masks, I actually have a very unique clay mask, or rather charcoal mask, to talk about, and that is this one by MOLY. It's their bubble Tako Pore mask, something like that. And when I say Tako, I don't mean TACO, I mean TAKO. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what the outer packaging looks like. It's very cute, and when you open it, it's basically this. It looks like a regular clay mask if you look at the consistency and stuff, but when you put your finger into it, when you start applying it on your face, it basically starts bubbling up. So after like 5 minutes of applying this, you will basically see your whole face covered in bubbles, and that is when you know that the mask started working. So after like 5 to 7 minutes, you can basically just wash it off. I feel like this is definitely a great mask for someone who might not have a lot of time and might want to get their face mask done like super quickly. I think that this would be a great mask. I do have to mention though that I don't think it's something that you need to necessarily get unless and until you're someone who's like super duper busy and you're always in a muddy and you don't have the time to do a face mask. I think that is the only time I think you should be getting this. With such bubble masks, there can tend to be surfactants like SLS or SLES, and I don't think this is something you should be using otherwise on a regular basis. I don't think your mask should have SLS or SLES in it because it's a cleansing agent and it can be drying on the skin. If you have more, I would say, drier skin, like normal to dry skin, again, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say if you have normal to oily skin, then you would definitely use it because it's not going to like overly dry your skin. But yeah, personally for me, I would say I might use it up. It's rare. This is also something I've been considering decluttering because yeah, I think I keep saying this, but when I talk, like when I speak about what I have to say towards the end of the video, I think it's going to make more sense. So stay tuned for that. Moving on next, I have two more masks, which again I've spoken about in a Dot and Key review video that I did a while back on my channel, and these are the Dot and Key Pore Detoxifying Charcoal Mousse Mask, which is this one. And then I also have the Anti-Pollution and Acne Defense Green Clay Mask. Now, this one is supposed to be an anti-acne mask. And personally, I have again shared this on like in a past video as well on my channel, that I don't think that face masks are that great when it comes to like if your skin is breaking out. I feel like AHAs and BHAs can do a much better job than a clay mask can. Unfortunately, when I did buy this, I did not know that. So yeah, I fell into the hype and I bought it because I thought it's gonna work. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do a great job. So again, this is something that I am considering decluttering as well. But a mask that I'm actually a very, very, very big fan of is the Pore Decongesting and Detoxifying Charcoal Mask. This one is probably one of my favorite face masks that I own in my collection. I have mentioned that I really like the trichome charcoal mask as well, and this and that, it's like a there's a competition between which is the best. I feel like both are number one for me, but yeah, I do think that this does a very, very good job at like really detoxifying and decongesting my skin. I don't tend to use it a lot, but I will still keep this in my collection for times where I feel like I need it. So yeah, again, does a great job. I have given you more detailed reviews on both of these in my dot in key review video. I think it was a part 2. Yeah, I have two Rotten Key review videos up, so that this is the more latest one, which is part 2, and then I have a super old video that was part 1. So yeah, this particular one I would say is a pass, and also the pink clay one I don't think is that great. I've not used it, but personally when I read about it, like what it says it does, and I just think it's a little gimmicky. The only one that I do think is worth it is this one right here. So yeah, that was that. Talking about AHAs and BHAs, I actually have a very nice and unique face mask. This one is actually not available in the Indian market, but I had it and I've tried it and I do really like it, so I wanted to mention it. This is the Oola Hendrickson not Pole, cold plunge pore mask. This one is supposed to have AHAs and BHAs. It also has clay and snow lotus extract. So basically this is like a really pretty blue color mask. Like the mask itself is blue in color, so when you put it on your face it looks really nice and funky. And yeah, I do think that this is great if you are someone who wants to like slowly incorporate AHAs and BHAs in your routine, or maybe if you feel like you don't want dedicated AHA and BHA products, which I mean, I don't know why you would not want that, but in any case, if you feel like you want to have AHAs and BHAs in a mask form, I do think that this is a great one. I feel like I've used majority of it, even though it's not a huge size. It's 30 ml of product, but yeah, I feel like I can tell that this is pretty much empty. There isn't much left in it, but yeah, I do think that this is a great, great, great face mask. There have been like times where I don't know what's wrong with my skin. Like my skin is just breaking out and freaking out, and I don't know what to do. Like every single product that I've used, I don't see much results with anything. I feel like that is when I just put this on because it's going to decongest the skin because it's a face mask. But at the same time, it's got AHAs and BHAs, so even they will show their actions. So yeah, that's when I tend to use this. So yeah, that was the Oola Hendrickson face mask. Now what I've been telling you since the beginning of the video, that yes, I have an announcement to share, etc, etc, etc. Here is the time for it. So basically, face mask is something that I have been a very, very big fan of for the past 5-ish years, I want to say. But I feel like this winter is when I kind of took a break from it, because winter your skin is dry or you don't really need a face mask. At least personally, I do need at least clay masks for sure, and majority of the face masks that I do own are clay masks. I feel like those are the only ones that I actually see results with, so those are the only ones that I've tend to been buying. But since 2020, I've been using niacinamide as a part of my routine pretty regularly, and earlier I did not really notice it much, but over the winter and then now even in summers, I've been continuing to use niacinamide as part of my routine, and I've realized that my skin is a lot less oily than it was earlier. My pores, if I use BHA regularly and take care of my pores, I feel like my pores are not that congested. And yeah, my breakouts have also been really great. They've been pretty much under control, and overall I've just realized that I don't feel like I need to actually use clay masks. So there have been multiple ones that I've actually decluttered from my collection, like I mentioned, some but I'm planning to declutter, some that I've already decluttered. There are some which have been like pretty much unused, like I had the Mama Earth masks as well, the neem one and the charcoal one, that I had not used. I had not even opened them, and I did decide to declutter them as well, because those are like huge, and I do have people in my friends and my family who do like they wanted to try it out. So I was like, you know what, you can have it. I don't really want to use it. So there are multiple face masks I've decluttered out of my collection. There are some that I have used a couple of times. I still decided to declutter them, and you're gonna see me purge a lot of face masks out of my collection. I will just decide to keep a few that I might use. I might not even use them, I don't know. So yes, I've officially converted from face masks to no face masks. I did decide to stop using sheet masks a while back, and now I've also kind of, I want to say, stopped using face masks as well. Like, I don't remember the last time I put a face mask on my face. I think it's been 5 months, 6 months. It's been a while. It's been a while. So I definitely wanted to share that announcement with you. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna put a face mask on my face again, because I might decide to change that. But yeah, niacinamide has really changed my skin, and I want to tell you, like, I don't want to say that face mask is something that is an unnecessary step. I think it can be great, to pamper yourself, self-care, put on a face mask on your face for 30 minutes and then just lie down and relax, and you don't have to do anything else while you're doing a face mask, if you are someone who would like to enjoy that. But yeah, for me personally, I've noticed that, like, I thought face mask was something that I have to do, otherwise my skin will break out, otherwise I cannot maintain my skin. But I think niacinamide has really changed things for me in the past couple of months, and I definitely wanted to share that with you in this video. So even though I'm kind of giving you an overview on some of the face masks that I do own in my collection, through this video I also want to let you know that it's not necessary, you don't need to have a face mask in your collection. And yeah, maybe you can use other ingredients that might really help your skin: serums, moisturizers, stuff that will give you more long-term benefits. But a face mask can be fun as well. It's not something that you should not be buying, or that is an absolute waste of money. No, it's not. But yeah, that's it. That was the news that I had to share with you. Yeah, that's it for this video. Do let me know what your thoughts are. Do you use a face mask in your collection? Do you not use a face mask in your collection? I would love to know. So yeah, now this video is getting a little bit too long. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Until next time, bye. Bye bye.